Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to focus on one very important and very versatile Italian verb, and it's the verb prendere. This verb looks simple, right? It often translates as to take, but it actually has many uses and it appears in lots of everyday expressions. So the goal here of this video is that I want to show you many different expressions that have this verb in it. I want to show you the conjugation at the passato prossimo, obviously the present tense, and I want you to learn common idioms with it. All of this is beautifully written out for you and it's available for free. You can just click on the link that you find below this video, and please subscribe to my channel. It's free for you and it really helps me to keep up these free materials. So at its simplest form, prendere means to take. It has a focus on something you can physically hold or carry. Let's look at some examples. Prendi il libro dalla libreria. Take the book from the bookshelf. Puoi prendere questa penna? Can you take this pen? Prendo la giacca e arrivo. I'll take the jacket and I'll be right there. Other common meanings of prendere are to catch or get. For example, if you're talking about transportation or illness. Ho preso l'autobus delle 8. I took the 8 o'clock bus. Non prendere freddo. Don't catch a cold. An idiomatic meaning of prendere also translates to reacting to something in a positive or negative way. And this is something that I want you to focus on, because you might hear people say, l'ha presa male quando ha saputo della bocciatura, meaning he took it badly when he learned that he failed. Or l'ha presa bene, è contenta della notizia. She took it well, she's happy about the news. The next meaning, I think it's super useful and you're probably going to use it immediately if you come to Italy, because it's the meaning of to buy or order. It's informal. So if you go to a place where they serve you food and you say prendo una pizza margherita, you're saying I'll take a margherita pizza. If you want to learn and remember this last one, associate it with coffee. In Italy, prendere un caffè is a daily ritual. So if you're here in Italy and you go to a cafe, people will often say, prendiamo un caffè, meaning shall we have a coffee? So you're using the verb prendere with the meaning of having, like food, okay? Now, let's look at some idiomatic expressions with prendere. One of them is prendere in giro, which means to make fun of, to tease. Mi prendono sempre in giro per il mio accento. They always tease me about my accent. Another idiomatic or fixed expression is prendere parte a. Remember, all the parts do this. Prendere parte a, which means to take part in. Ho preso parte alla riunione. I took part in the meeting, meaning you attended. Okay? The next one is prendere nota, which means to take note. So physically, pen and paper, or also, I guess, mentally taking note. But you can say, prendi nota di questo numero. Take note, so write down this number. Now, let's review the conjugation so that you can begin to create a structured sentence with the verb prendere. Prendere is easy, it's a regular verb, and you will conjugate it at the present tense with io prendo, tu prendi, lui, lei prende, noi prendiamo, voi prendete, loro prendono. I'll give you an example in a sentence, but please pause the video, write down a sentence yourself, and write it in the comments. For example, io prendo il caffè al bar. I take a coffee at the cafe. Noi prendiamo l'autobus ogni mattina. We take the bus every morning. What happens with the past tense? So if we need to conjugate it with passato prossimo, what auxiliary verb do we need? We need the verb avere. So prendere uses avere as the auxiliary, which is nice because remember that with avere, you're not matching gender and number, so it's a little bit easier. But unfortunately, we have a little irregularity with the past participle. So prendere becomes preso. I'll show you the conjugation here so that you can remember this irregularity. Io ho preso, tu hai preso, lui, lei ha preso, noi abbiamo preso, voi avete preso, loro hanno preso. Okay, so remember, easy with avere, but you have preso, which is an irregular. Okay, remember that the best way to remember new vocabulary, verbs, or anything, or also new conjugations, is to put it immediately into a sentence. So I could say, ieri ho preso un gelato. Yesterday I had an ice cream. Abbiamo preso l'autobus in ritardo. We caught the bus late. In Italy, the verb prendere is truly everywhere, okay? So from ordering food, catching transportation, drinking coffee, to some common social expressions and idiomatic sentences. So I truly suggest that you take a moment to review it and make it yours. So now it's your turn, okay? This is a little exercise that you can do immediately and you can write the answer in the comments. Make one sentence with prendere, meaning to take a physical object. So something physical. Number 2, make one sentence using prendere to talk about transportation. Number 3, make one sentence with one of the idiomatic expressions like prendere in giro or prendere nota. Write all of these 3 sentences in the comments and I will be more than happy to check them for you. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please let me know in the comments if you need anything else or if I can help you out with anything in particular. I will see you next week. Un bacio. Ciao.